Good bets, good times. Here we go. Hey, we're back. Cheers, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out. I'm Nate, and this is Good Bets, Good Times podcast, episode 2. And today we're going to dive into one of my favorite off-season topics, NFL season win totals. We're going to take a look at some of our early projections, some value that we are seeing today on a few teams, one of which I already locked in. We'll talk about that. And we'll see where this goes. But cheers. Got a little IPA action tonight. Speaking of episode 1, if you didn't listen, do just a quick recap here. All we wanted to do in the inaugural Good Bets, Good Times podcast, we just do a little quick introduction. Just introduce myself, introduce the NT Sports brand, why we're here, what we're all about. Also talked about our 5 golden rules of sports betting, which if you're curious, check it out. Give it a listen. But what's going on? Hey, it's June. The calendar just changed. It's summertime, beach season. A lot happening in the sports world too. Got the NBA finals starting up this week. We got Pacers, we got Thunder. So good luck to all the NBA bettors out there. Not me. Not me. NBA is not my sport. As a fan, yes. I follow, I enjoy, especially playoff basketball. Maybe not quite as much as college hoops and March Madness, but I do love the intensity of playoff basketball. Pacers-Knicks series was excellent. Game 1, Halliburton throwing up the Reggie Miller choke sign. The Knicks battled back. Was really hoping to see a Game 7. Game 7 would have been electric. We didn't get it. Knicks got blown out. I, wanted to get a little action in on Saturday night, so I fired up the old NBA models that I've used maybe twice this entire year. Messed around. Just wanted to get a sweat in on Saturday night. I was super intrigued by that game. Took the Knicks +4, and yeah, it did not work out so well for me. So that's what I get, But hey, sometimes you just want to bet. You just want to get a little action in, want to watch a good game, enjoy yourself, have a little money on the line. Do that, man. We talk about making smart bets, about having a good process. But occasionally you just got to have a little fun, and that's okay. That's why we do this. We talk about that a lot. It's about making good bets, but it's also having some good times. So yeah, I lost a little money on some NBA basketball on Saturday, but NBA is not my sport. I wish the game would have been closer too. Wasn't much of a sweat. And yeah, NHL finals too. We got Edmonton. We have Florida. Rematch of last year. And I gotta say, I'm pulling for the Oilers. I mean, come on. Canada hasn't won a cup since what? Early 90s? 93? So, I don't know. I don't have any action on the NHL. Typically don't. But let me look at some Oilers prices for winning this series. I'm feeling good about it. Let's see if I can find some data or some good information. Let me get a little edge on the Oilers if I can find one. And maybe we'll throw some money down. We'll talk about it next week. But yeah, OTAs are starting in the NFL. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling football right now. I need it. Give me all of the OTA highlights. I love seeing those videos pop up on my feed. Quarterback slinging it. shorts and t-shirt, no pass rush, hardly any defense. But man, hey, we get hyped. We get hyped when we see football. So yeah, let's dive in here, right? So to kick things off, as I mentioned, today we're going to talk about NFL season win totals. I'm outlining my top five currently, based on some of my early projections, what I'm seeing value on. Locked in one bet already on a total, my favorite bet. Let's see if you agree, disagree. And then a few others that I'm eyeing. Haven't pulled the trigger yet, but we're getting close. I mean, when it comes to really any future, especially NFL futures, I prefer to wait a little bit. I try to find a little bit of an edge early on, but unless something is really eye popping, like get me all giddy, just like, man, I gotta play this number, then I'm probably gonna wait. I want to see how the summer goes. There's still a lot of time left before training camp. We got to get through training camp. But to dive right in, here we go. Our top five season win total bets right now that we're eyeing up. Number one, the first one we'll talk about, which I have bet already, is the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, that high-powered Cincinnati Bengal offense. We are going under 10.5 wins. I got this at minus 145. Shop around. A lot of the books have it at 9.5 now. I got the 10.5 at minus 145, which I love. I would consider the 9.5 as well at the juiced up price, plus 125, a couple plus 120s. And then when I dive in deeper, let's talk about the Bengals, man. The AFC North, it's a tough division. The Ravens are going to be back. They're going to be just as good, if not slightly better than last year. The Steelers are going to do their thing. We'll see who plays quarterback. But the defense is going to be good. They have the coaching. They're good for another 8-9 wins this year, in my opinion. Browns will be the Browns. They'll be feisty. Let's see who plays quarterback. You get some Flacco. They're going to steal some wins. Maybe they get to 5. I think their win total is about 4.5. I've seen some 5.5s out there. But the Bengals, man, I think the ceiling is 10 wins. My model hits 9.3. So 10.5 is great value. The juice is a little high there, but still, I'll take it every time. Offensive side of the ball, we know they're going to score points. The offense is going to be electric. They still play in the AFC North. The rivalries are for real there. Their strength of schedule is more difficult than it was last year. This was a 9-win team last year. And on the defensive side of the ball, I know they brought in a new defensive coordinator. You still have Trey Hendrickson with some contract issues. Is he going to play? Probably. Highly doubt he's actually going to hold out, but we'll see. But just given the schedule, given the defensive issues, the offensive line is still a concern. Poor Joe, man. Can they keep this guy healthy? If so, we know Joe Burrow's legit. Lock it in. I locked it in. Bengals under 10.5. You can still find it out there. We'll see where this line goes over the next few months. It's already down to 9.5 in most books, but moving on. Number 2, Houston Texans. Ooh, the Texans. Under 9.5 wins. I'm seeing the best available out there at minus 120, if you can find that. And I have this projected at 8.7 wins. So loving the under 9.5. Same thing here. We know Stroud had a great year 1, solid, not great year 2. Bobby Sloat gets fired. We know he has some weapons to throw to. We know he has a great defensive-minded head coach. But here's the thing about the AFC South. I think the Jaguars are going to be better. I think Liam Cohen's going to come in, work with Trevor Lawrence. That team's got weapons. They're going to score points. I think the Colts are going to be feisty. They're going to win some games. And don't count out the Titans. Bring in Cam Ward. It's going to be an interesting year in the AFC South. And I feel like this Texans team is due for some regression. I can see him hitting 8-9 wins. So this is one I haven't fired on yet. Very, very close. By the time you listen to this, I don't know. I might actually put this in. We'll see. Gonna do a little more digging here. A little bit more about their new offense coordinator too, Nick Caley, and we'll see if I can get this 9.5 in at -120. Moving on. San Francisco 49ers. This was a tough one for me. It still is. I've been going back and forth. I think, man, when I first saw this, I was concerned. I think because initially I'm thinking the 49ers are due for a bounce back. But at the same time, I know they had some injury concerns last year. They always have injury concerns. CMC missed most of the year. I think he's going to bounce back and have a solid season if he can stay healthy. He lost Debo, which I don't think is a huge deal there. But the biggest thing I think that's holding me back from betting San Francisco under 10.5 right now, which is what I'm leaning towards. My model shows 9.8. I'm seeing the best number is -120 right now for the 10.5. Honestly, I think a couple things hold me back. One, bringing back Robert Saleh. I love a good former head coach going back to become a defensive coordinator, something to prove. He's been there before, working with Shanahan, and I think he's gonna make a difference on the defense side of the ball for the Niners next year. I think the Rams are gonna be better. They were a playoff team last year. Seahawks, I'm still, man. I don't know if I can believe in Darnold. And the Cardinals, I think the Cardinals are going to be improved this year as well. So for the Niners, it's a tough road. One other important fact that's really holding me back, and I don't know if I'm going to get there with the Niners on this bet in the under, and that's their strength of schedule. They have the number one easiest strength of schedule going into 2025. So going to keep diving in there. I'm seeing some edge at under 10.5, but not getting to the window on this one yet. Next one. This one I like a little bit more. Couple of reasons. And this is the Detroit Lions, number 4. Under 10.5 wins. And I think this is the Lions team that's definitely due from regression. I got this modeled at 9.9, so not a huge edge there. I think they're a 10-win team max this year. Given the NFC North and the improvements, the Packers are going to win some games this year. They're going to be good. The Bears are much, much improved. Ben Johnson goes over there, former OC in Detroit. He's got talent on both sides of the ball. Can he turn around Caleb Williams? I think the Bears are an 8-9 win team next year. They also lost their defensive coordinator. 2 huge losses. And of course, the public loves the Lions. I think this line's a little inflated, guys. You can get the Lions right now under 10.5 at -110. That's what I'm really eyeing up. Along with the Texans, I think this is one that we may pounce on very soon. And then number 5, oh man, I don't know about this one. I kind of love it though. The New York Jets over 5.5 wins. This one's juiced up too. I'm seeing -140 out there. That's the best I've come across today. This is a 5-win team from last season. I'm projecting them at 6.5 wins this year, even at the high juice. I think I love this bet. This is another one I might have to fire on very soon. I like Aaron Glenn coming in. I like the element that Justin Fields brings to this offense. They got the talent. They got the backs. They got the receivers. Aaron Glenn, defensive-minded head coach. They got the talent on the defensive side of the ball. And I think the floor for the Jets is 6 wins this year. So you're giving me 5.5, even a little juiced up at -140. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. May hold off a little more. I want to dive in a little more into the Jets before we fire away on that one. But there we go. That's our top 5 right now. A couple honorable mentions I do want to bring up as well. I'm liking Carolina. -6.5 though. Man, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, I have this 6.8, so not a lot. I mean, I think that number might be spot on. But diving into the Panthers, if Bryce Young can play down the stretch the way he played last year, down the stretch, if he plays that way in 2025, added Ted McMillan, I think this is a much improved team and a weak division too. Very weak division. This could be a 7-win team. So that's one on mine up. I'm going to keep watching that. The over 6.5 is -120 right now. Best line I'm seeing. So we'll see if we get there on that one. But that's an honorable mention I'm lining up. And then, the Kansas City Chiefs under 11.5. I do like this one a lot, but man, this is Pat Mahomes we're talking about here. Anytime I try to go against the Chiefs in any way, it burns me. As soon as you think this is the year for the Chiefs' decline, they burn us. And that division is going to be good. I like the Chargers as a playoff team this year. Harbaugh in year 2 with Justin Herbert. The Raiders, I don't know what the Raiders are doing, but I think they're going to be a little bit better too. I mean, given they brought in Geno, Pete Carroll's back, definitely don't think the Raiders are a playoff team with that roster, but I do think they're going to win some games. I like the Chiefs at 10 wins. I think this might be one I get on. I may just suck it up. This might burn me. I have them at 10.5 wins, and you can get this under at -118 right now. So there we go. Top 5, just to recap. We have Bengals under 10.5, Houston Texans under 9.5, 49ers under 10.5, Lions under 10.5, Jets over 5.5. That's what we're eyeing up. Honorable mentions, Carolina over 6.5, and the Chiefs under 11.5. Fired away in the Bengals. Already have Bengals locked in at mine under 10.5, -145. Others are wait and see. And as we go through the offseason, as we get more information, a few more of these teams may pop out to us. We'll keep talking about it. We'll revisit this here in a few weeks. And over the next couple of shows, we'll talk more about some of the other playoff futures as well. Division winners to make playoffs, to miss playoffs, conference champion, and Super Bowl. So there you have it. To wrap up the show, once again, appreciate you joining us. Thanks for hanging out. NT Sports is here to help you win and most importantly, help you learn. I'll say it again. I started NT Sports because this is the type of content, information that I wish I had when I first started out in sports betting. So with that being said, check us out. We're on X at NT Sports 22. You can check out the website. We have a lot of resources. We have the playbook, the library. I'll be posting all of our projections for our futures bets for both NFL and very soon college football. We'll also start putting up week 0 college football, week 1, and NFL week 1, and some of the game of the year bets. There's already some lines out there for some games later on in the year. So we'll dive into those as well. We'll have all of our initial models and projections up on the website. Continue to improve on those and adjust as more information comes out throughout the summer. But yeah, check it out. Once again, cheers. Thank you for stopping by. If you get a chance, wherever you're listening to this, whatever platform, give us a subscribe, give us a rating, review, good or bad. Let us know. So till next time, good bets, good times, everybody. Have fun, keep learning. We'll chat next week.
Late night lights screaming on the screen. Heartbeats race, it's a vivid dream. Chasing numbers like they're gold to keep. No time for bed, we don't ever sleep. hearts of gold. Trading shouts and plans with